The sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows over the freshly mowed lawn. I sat on the porch, sipping a cold beer, the taste bitter and satisfying after a hard day's work. My mind wandered, enjoying the quiet. Harper, my wife, had left earlier that day to visit her mother, something she did every Saturday afternoon. It had become a routine, one that I didn't mind, as it gave me a few precious hours of solitude. But today, something felt different. Harper had been acting off for the past few weeks. Subtle changes, a distant look in her eyes, the way she'd linger at the door before leaving. I hadn't said anything, but the thought gnawed at me. Was there more to these visits than I knew? I was mid-sip when I heard the familiar sound of her car pulling into the driveway. Odd, she was back earlier than usual. I put my beer down, the cold condensation dripping onto the porch, and watched her as she stepped out of the car. Her steps were slow, almost hesitant, as she walked up the sidewalk towards me. Harper stopped at the foot of the stairs, her eyes scanning the house like she was looking for an escape route. "Hey, darling," she said, her voice light, but there was an edge to it. I didn't move, didn't respond right away. Instead, I just looked at her, really looked at her. Something was off, and it wasn't just her early return. "Hey, Harper," I finally said, my tone calm, masking the tension building inside me. "How's your mom?" She hesitated, a brief flicker of something, guilt, crossing her face before she forced a smile. "She's fine. I wish she'd be a little more active, but you know how she is." I nodded, but inside, the gnawing feeling grew. Something was wrong. I decided, right then and there, to confront her. "Harper," I said, keeping my voice steady, "are you having an affair during these visits?" Her entire body stiffened. The casual demeanor she had tried to maintain vanished in an instant. Her eyes widened, and for a second, I thought she might bolt. But then she steadied herself, crossing her arms defensively. What are you talking about?" she asked, her voice rising with a mixture of confusion and panic. "Why would you even say that?" I leaned forward, my elbows resting on my knees,